What up, YouTube? I'm here to show you the possibly the most cope deck for Synchro XYZ Festival. I'm just showing out this Winstreak right here because I know if I just show you the deck straight up, you're not gonna believe that I that I got a double-digit Winstreak with it. So yeah. One sec. Let me just show you the cards that were banned. Bigfoot, gone. Gizmek Orgy, gone. Kaiju Slumber. Eater of Millions. Basically over a third of my deck I had to replace. So we have 2 Plague, 3 Diva, 5 normal summons, so you open 1 on average. You get to use these to make this stuff. Honestly, it's probably not needed, but it helped me fulfill the Synchro mission, so you know, has its uses. Triple Max E, because I had to replace the Kaijus with something. Triple Joseph Rothschild Dragon. It's the Bigfoot replacement. 2 of the 3K level 8 Kaiju. 3 Gamma Seal and 3 Kadarwa. Triple Thunderbird. Triple Ogopoggers. This card is ass. Yeah, that's it. It's ass. Triple Alpha. This is the best card in the deck because it's the only one that didn't get hit. Buster, Triple Mind Control. This card's actually really sick because with Zombie Vampire being released in the Newborn Dragon, you get to take your opponent's monster. It doesn't matter what they are, as long as they have a level. Then you can just overlay on top of it with your crappy Ogopogger, and then it's this free extension. Triple Trade-In, because most of these monsters suck, so you'd rather see more cards than, you know, bad cards. Triple Desires, the second best card in the deck, and double Called By, because people are playing a lot of Zodiac. Extra Buddy Rolls. This card literally never comes up. If you have it, use use this instead. All you Eldritch players. This can actually help you OTK sometimes when you have 2 level 10 synchros from a Diva. Newborn Dragon OTKs. Level 2 Zeus, rank 2 Zeus package. Lancelot. Sometimes it comes up. You usually make Ding over it. This is the extra monster you go into the most. This is for Newborn Dragon. Zombie Vampire. This is for the overall. I do not have number 38 Hope Harbinger, so this is the budget version. I don't think it matters because you almost like never summon. If you're making Jegluvion, you're not summoning the Hope. You're not summoning anything besides Newborn Dragon. We have the Spider package because no link, so we have extra room. Just deal 4k damage and Zeus. So do not actually craft any cards to make this deck, please. This is not worth it. This is for any 8-axis players that has all the cards available already, all the URs, and you know, wants to cope with me and use a heavily nerfed deck for the event. If I know this looks terrible, so I'll have some replays later to show how this deck actually works. So in our first replay, we're gonna be going second because you know, obviously a deck with 12 kaiju-like monsters likes to go second. And our opponent's playing the most popular deck of this format, the Sword Soul Loner deck. Yeah, everyone knows how Sword Soul combos go now. Chi-Shao, OA, draw, add long gun, special long gun. I really like how he makes the Sinister Sovereign second, after the Chi-Shao, so he doesn't get the extra draw, because, you know, who needs cards, right? Here you see one of the advantages of this deck. It's all gas. Every monster in my hand, I can just summon and do stuff with. I can summon the Alpha, bait out the Chi-Shao negate. And then we're gonna summon a Kaiju and threaten the rank 8. And that's gonna bail out the blackout. And we still have 3 monsters we can summon from our hand. Now we're gonna... This is the one time where double chaining comes up. So after a Pot of Desires, you normally have 10 banished cards. That alone would put both chainings at 4k each, which is 8k total, and then the effect that opponent monster loses 100 attack per banished card, it stacks for chaining. So with 2 chainings out and a Pot of Desires resolved, all of your opponent's monsters will lose 2k attack. So this is like a Utopia double OTK at home. Now our opponent, you know, had the smart idea of banishing a card in their Sword Soul deck, because, you know, when your Sword Soul decks banish cards, right? That means with 11 banished cards, our opponent's monsters will lose 2200, which is the exact attack that Gamma Seal has. So just enough to punch over it for game. Okay, so for our second replay, gonna be going second again, and our opponent's playing a real Sword Soul deck this time, not the Loner deck. It opens pretty well. Moye for Chi-Shao. Chi-Shao adds Summit. This guy's going ham. Long gun. Discard Taya. Make this once again making the Synergy Sovereign after the Chi-Shao, because, you know, drawing cards is overrated. And makes a Dragite so he doesn't get to draw anyways, you know. You probably think this is fine, you know, four interruptions right here. Better Duster's gonna get negated. Activate Pot of Desires. It's gonna get Ash because this guy's nice, and he's just does better at the game than I am. So now we gotta chew through Chi-Shao and Sinister. It's gonna burn us for 1200. Gonna summon the Plague go into a Baron. And Baron's gonna negate the Sinister and get rid of it. And we're gonna pop his back row. So called by the grave, so good thing I didn't use Plague there. Now we're gonna summon 2 Schwarzshield Limit Dragons. It's the only time you'll ever see 2 of these summoned back to back into a ding to clear the Dragite. We go into a Pain Gainer, into a 7 Sins for extra damage. Then we're gonna make a Zeus on top of it. Clearing our opponent's 5 interruption board and putting him on 2 cards. Final replay I have to show you. It's gonna be, once again, it's gonna be against Sword Soul, because you know, it's just a very popular. You know, who knew Sword Soul would be popular during a Synchro event? They weren't out at last Synchro event, so opponent draws the 1-of, you know, because he's good at the game. Gonna summon Adhara Vishuddha, hard make Chisha with 2 Tenyis. Yeah. No monk. This guy is gonna make a Baron this time, and he's not gonna make the Synergist Sovereign after the Chisha and draw no cards. Our hand has an Ogu in it, so it's not that good. But we do have a Kaiju. And we do have a Desires. So now we're gonna hope to God to summon the Ogu. And now this is risky, because you would think, you know, I have 2 level 8s right here. I could just go for a Zeus play and clear a board. But this deck only plays summonable level 8 monsters and level 2 tuners. So I was gonna high roll, and we're gonna draw into better cards than this, trust. And draw a second trade in. Do it again. And we're rewarded. Mind Control and Dogoran, that's 2 level 8s. So now you get to see the zombie vampire line. We're once again high rolling in the middle level 8, which we do. And now we're gonna go to Draglubion, and when we make our Numeron Dragon this time, it's gonna be at 17,000, because now we have. Normally, when you make Numeron Dragon, you only have Draglubion out, so there's 9 ranks of Xyz monsters. But because we have the Vampire Dragon, the Zombie Vampire, to help us extend into a second rank 8, now we have 17 levels, 17 ranks of Xyz on the board, which is enough to pretty much punch through anything for a game. So yeah, that's pretty much how this deck wins this event. Play a lot of Sword Souls or a lot of decks that make subpar boards because links are banned, and then you just kaiju them and just vomit out your hand of rank 8s and hopefully kill them. What happens when you go first? You do nothing. That's the one annoying thing that I found out this event, that if your opponent's not playing Sword Soul, there's a lot of decks that just blind second. You know, Zodiac, Numeron, freaking saw a couple Earth Machines for some reason. So It's a matter of which going second that wins the die roll and makes the opponent goes first. Is the one that usually wins. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing terrible cards like Ogopoggers and whatever the hell this is. Take games off Swordsoul.